National TV Dinner Day.
You don't want TV dinner?
They're TV dinners.
Why is it called TV dinner?
Just eat dinner and watch TV.
Having dinner, watching TV.
Run out and get me a TV dinner.
Eating a lot of TV dinners.
Make that plural, TV dinner.
My TV dinner.
Just finished the TV dinner.
Happy National TV Dinner Day.
Have a great show.
Yes, indeed. As good a day as any to celebrate National TV Dinner Day, among other things.
Cool.
Welcome here. It's about 10 after 6, and we are halfway to the weekend, and welcome to the Wednesday morning festivities. Another clear start to the day, and moon is out there.
Yeah.
If you're up and around, step outside and get a great view before the sun comes up here soon. After all said and done, we're going to warm it up to about 75-ish. So all in all, not bad. Good, warm, dry, sunny stretch of weather here for the next several days. But welcome, and thanks for hopping aboard the Wednesday morning party barge here. The text line is 605-8874. The stream chat of QSportsTalk.com is the place to be for the show within the show. Always entertaining on camera, live from the world headquarters here in Armory Square, especially on the first available Wednesday of the month. And that is the date that DA Bill Fitzpatrick is able to join us live in studio for his monthly visit. As it turns out, today is that day. Fitzy in at about 8. We'll get caught up with the DA for our monthly chat.
Okay.
Aside from that, how was the drive-in for the greater Baldwinsville area?
Beautiful, clear skies, as you were saying. You can see all the stars and the full moon. It's really spectacular. So next few minutes, if you want to see it, if you're a stargazer. Let's see. I came across an interesting fun fact yesterday.
Yes.
I can share it with you later. I can tell you now about the difference between British and Americans.
And you know what? Larry's on here right now.
Is Larry up there?
From Great Britain, so sure. What's the big difference there?
About driving on the different sides of the road. Do you know why British drive on what we would consider the left side of the road? Have you ever heard it?
I've never heard the reason. Larry, let me give Larry a quick opportunity.
Okay.
Larry, what would be the reason why the folks in Great Britain drive on the left side of the road as opposed to the other side of the road?
Goes back centuries.
Really?
And, we always like to learn things.
Sure.
In the morning. So it wasn't really a question impossible. I'm like, it's not really a question impossible.
Yeah.
But goes back to the 1700s.
Okay.
Has to do with the rule of the road.
Yeah.
But they say that, so there's a rule, so walkers on the right for London Bridge,
Sure.
walkers on the right, horseback riders on the left.
Okay.
So that was one thing. But before that, the reason that you rode your horse on the left was to free up your right hand to shoot people coming at you. Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Your right hand needed to be free to fend off, brigands and bandits on the road. So that's why.
It's like,
in case you were wondering.
shaking hands with people just so you knew the other guy wasn't armed.
Yeah.
It's
same thing.
Kind of that same era. Look at all we've learned here today.
Already,
and it's only 6:13 here in the morning on a busy Wednesday morning, and already educational.
I was not aware of that.
Speaking of Wednesday, it's also the day that our official financial advisor joins us. That's Lee Baldwin from dollarinvestmentclub.com. Also in the 8 o'clock hour, we'll get caught up with Lee. Last week was a travel day for Lee, but back in here this morning. If you have any questions, by all means, this would be the day to text those along here at 605-8874. Other programming notes for the week, by the way. Normally on Thursdays, Brandon Steiner from Collectible Exchange joins us for What's It Worth. We're doing that Friday of this week, this Friday at 8:30 instead of tomorrow. But by all means, keep those pictures coming in of your sports memorabilia. Maybe it's a baseball card. Maybe it's a signed basketball. Carmelo Anthony, the Hall of Famer, will be around a lot this year with his son playing for Coach Red and the team. Maybe you'll bump into Carmelo, or maybe you did. And you got Melo to sign maybe the cover of that Sports Illustrated, or among other things that you could have him sign. You might have that just lying around the house.
Sure.
Maybe you want it at a raffle, and it's just sitting in a drawer somewhere or on a shelf. Take a picture of it. Text it in here at 605-8874, and then Brandon can get a good look at it and tell you how much it's worth. Other programming notes for tonight, the Coach Fran Brown Show, normally on Thursdays, but with Fridays, 7 o'clock kickoff against Colgate. The Coach Fran Show will be tonight at Myers Creek Brewing Company in Inner Harbor. 7 o'clock, head on down to Myers Creek and say hi to Coach Fran. He's very accessible. You can get pictures. autographs. Just say hi, wish him well for the season. And if you can't make it there, we air that obviously right here on the flagship station for Syracuse football, TK99 and TK105. And then next week, back to the regular schedule. And then also, speaking of next week, programming notes, on the Celebrity Hotline, Kelly Hansen, lead singer of Foreigner, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band, coming to the Turning Stone a week from Saturday, will be joining us as well.
Cool.
So lots happening here in the next couple of days and into next week. Busy times here for us. It is coming up on 6/16. We'll also do some 7 o'clock shots and shout outs and do our celebrating. And we'll do our best to locate Central New York's smartest person alive with Question Impossible. But in the meantime, straight ahead, at least we'll have some of the local headlines making the news, including what now?
A shoplifting incident turns into a cross-county pursuit. Details on that story coming up in your local news headlines.
A couple of milestone home runs in Major League Baseball from last night. We'll get to those highlights coming up next. Good morning, everybody. How are you? All righty then. Morning, all. I'll be right back there, just grabbing some clips here for sports. I'll be back.
Good morning, kids. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Do. Sorry, kids. Oh, there you go. All right, kids. All right, here I'm going over here now. All right. Now, let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Oh, let me go over here and get this for you guys. Where are you? Here you come. There you are. Oh, hi, kids. All right. Good morning, Larry. Larry, you're first. Good morning, Missy. A TV dinner isn't a thing in the UK, Larry. You don't know what you're missing. Hey, Bill. I was gonna stay home today, but I did decide to come in. I put on a fuzzy sweater. Hi, Chief. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Stever. Hi, Rita. Hi, 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 everybody. I want to show you I don't know what you guys can see, but for some reason, I can't see. I don't know what you see. I can't see myself in my thing. I don't know what's going on, but I want to show you. Can you see my sweater? Can you see my sweater? This is my thrift store sweater from the Goodwill on Route 11. It's cool. It has pockets right here, which is why I bought it. And it's cozy and soft. And it's a really nice sweater. Thanks, Bill. It's my Goodwill sweater. I think it was $7. Thanks, Missy. Yeah, Goodwill. Missy, take a little bit of a trip and cozy Goodwill sweaters that you got for $7. It's nice. I can't remember the brand, but it's not. It's something. It's nice. It's like I want to say it. I saw it at Macy's. Like, you recognize a brand and you're like, oh, I think I saw that at Macy's. So anyway, it's nice. It's soft. It's well made. It's not, a garbage sweater. It's nice. Anyway, thanks, Rita. You guys, the Goodwill on Route 11. Yeah, it's Route 11 and 31. Because I go to 31. Yeah, it's Route 11. It's the Goodwill. And it's got that funny, like, to get into it, it's kind of funky because it's at like an intersection. You got to make the light and turn, but that's a really good Goodwill. The Baldwinsville Goodwill is also really nice. The Thrifty Shopper in Baldwinsville is also really nice. But that Goodwill on Route 11, I find a lot of good stuff there. Okay. So first I write my news and get it all in there, and then I delete about 75% of it. So I'm going to start deleting now. Give me a second.
It's a 2.5 minute Tom Petty tune.
All right.
On the other side of this.
Okie dokie.
We'll go, I guess.
I like it. I like it. Okay.
All right. There we go. Here we go. Classic Rock, TK99 and TK105. That is Tom Petty. It is 6:30. Right on the stinking button. Do not try that at home. Gomez and Company here. It's 48 degrees at the moment. We'll top out in the upper 70s today. Mid 70s tomorrow. Very nice, warm, sunny, dry stretch of weather here for the next several days. Next chance of any rain at all might be maybe a little chance tomorrow, but not a big chance. So I'd say we're in pretty good shape here. Making up for the wet spring with a nice, sunny, dry September. I guess it's worth the trade-off. Mm-hmm. Text line here is 605-8874. And welcome to those who are joining us on the stream chat of QSportsTalk.com for the show within the show. The programming notes here is busy this week, especially with the Friday night SU football game. The Coach Fran Brown show is tonight at Myers Creek. The Friday game means our game day coverage starts at 4 o'clock with the pregame tailgate broadcast presented by Syracuse Haulers. It's myself and the former SU and NFL lineman Adam Terry. Pregame, then the game, of course, is at 7. Net game day coverage is brought to you by Liverpool Pool and Spa, Burdick Lexus, Burdick Toyota, Burdick BMW, and Burdick Ford here on the flagship station for Syracuse football, TK99 and TK105. Coach Fran will join us, I believe, tomorrow morning at 7:40 to preview Friday night's game against Colgate. Lisa, how about some of the local headlines making the news here?
Well, police were busy yesterday after an incident that started at Destiny USA around 11 o'clock. It was just the start of a long day that ended in Marcy. A group of individuals stole merchandise from Destiny without displaying a weapon. They then fled in multiple vehicles. Syracuse police initially began the chase for two of the suspects' vehicles before giving up. That's in the city. And then state police continued the chase on the thruway into the city of Oneida, where the suspects crashed one of the vehicles. The sole occupant of that vehicle was taken into custody. State police say he sustained injuries in the crash, none of which were life-threatening. The second vehicle was found near State Route 291 in the town of Marcy, where three suspects fled on foot. A coordinated search by several law enforcement agencies shut down the road between Route 49 and 69 in the town of Marcy. Eventually, three more suspects were taken into custody. New York State Police are saying that the vehicles had been reported stolen out of the city of Utica. New York State Police were assisted in the search by Oneida County Sheriff's Office, the New York State Park Police, the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, and police departments from New York Mills, Whitesboro, Whitestown, and Yorkville. They were not playing. They were going to get these thieves. I think they're just sick of it.
Good.
Sick of it. And, you know, shots and shout outs to you guys at 7 o'clock. The Onondaga County Clerk's Office is now offering extended hours for passport applications starting this Wednesday. That's, of course, today from 4 to 6. And every other Wednesday that'll happen. Extended hours will initially be available twice a month with appointments required. Residents can call the county clerk's office to schedule their visit. And if you're going to do that, make sure when you call for your passport and set up your appointment, ask them what documents you need. You might need something different than someone else. You might be, over ID'd, but just have a conversation with the person and be ready when you come to your appointment. And if you're a fan of SU, QB, Steve Angeli, you want to pick up a T-shirt with his likeness on it at the NIL store website. There are going to be a couple of options, and they're being sold for $44.99 plus tax. Give him some love. He does receive some of the proceeds.
I hope
from
so.
that.
Isn't that the whole point of it?
Yeah, one of the shirts says Guardian and Jelly, and another one is Peanut Butter and Jelly.
That's the one I would go with if I was going to do it.
Absolutely. It's too funny. And that's a look at your local news headlines.
Speaking of SU football again tonight, it's the nighttime version of the Coach Fran Show starting at 7 o'clock as the coach picked up a couple of recruits yesterday. As per Mike McAllister, Tristan Hughes and Davion Cremidi have committed to play for Coach Fran and the SU football team. More on that later. But tonight, Coach Fran. Tomorrow, joining us here at 7:40. And then, of course, game time 7 o'clock on Friday night as Colgate comes to the JMA Wireless Dome. Catch the action here on TK99 and TK105. Major League Baseball from last night to the Detroit Tigers and New York Yankees going at it. And when I say going at it, the Yankees are terrible. And Detroit won, but one highlight of note for the New York Yankees from last night's game.
Gives you a better chance.
High drive, right center field. There it goes. See ya. Home run number 359. He's in sole possession of fifth place, breaking the tie with Yogi Berra.
Yeah, one of those longtime New York Yankee records.
All rise. Here comes the judge.
But not nearly enough. Again, 12-2 was the final score as Detroit took care of the Yankees. They'll try again tonight at 7:05. Programming note, tonight's New York Yankee broadcast will be down the hall on our sister station on Sunny 102 as we make room for the Coach Fran Brown Show. But another game of note last night, exciting game, Toronto and the Houston Astros. Exciting finish. I'll play a couple of the key moments and the final call for the game.
There goes Guerrero, and a ground ball to first. Straw coming home, and the Blue Jays win.
4-3 was the final score for the Blue Jays in their win over Houston. And during the broadcast last night, Buck Martinez, who was a Toronto Blue Jays color analyst, was asked about and was talking about his thoughts on the New York Yankees.
You know, the Yankees, they're not a good team. I don't care what their record is. They have a lot of wild pitches. They make a lot of mistakes in the field. They don't run the bases very well. If they don't hit home runs, they don't have a chance to win.
Okay, well, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Not wrong. I mean, there's a lot going on there. And it's getting down to the nitty-gritty here, middle of September. Where is everybody in the standings right now, Velcro?
So at the current moment, the New York Yankees are a grand total of, I want to say, 3 games back. Yes, 3 games back. They're tied with Boston.
Okay.
Boston won last night. They had a rookie pitcher who came in and struck out like 11 in 6 innings or something like that. But yeah, so 3 games back of the Blue Jays. And then when it comes to the wild card, they're, of course, leading that, but they're tied with Boston 3.5 ahead of Seattle, who is 1.5 ahead of Texas.
Okay. It's getting tight.
So no room for error.
No room for error. National League, Philadelphia taking on the New York Mets. Big game for a couple of Phillies players, including starting pitcher Ranger Suarez.
Phillies leading it, 6th inning. Suarez winds up the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. And Ranger Suarez has struck out 12 New York Mets in 6 innings tonight.
Yeah, great night. That's from WIP Radio in Philly in that win over the New York Mets. And a big night for, you guessed it, the one and only Kyle Schwarber.
And Schwarber flies one to deep center field. Siri goes back, takes a look, and it's out of here. Kyle Schwarber with his 50th home run of the season to the deepest part of the ballpark.
First guy to 50, Kyle Schwarber, in the Phillies win over the New York Mets. Other games of note from last night: Baltimore taking on Pittsburgh. It went to 11. Went all the way up to the 11th inning, ending in walk-off fashion, but in kind of a unique walk-off fashion.
1-2 pitch. Basayo puts it in the air. Left field, jogging over is Pham, still running over. It's called a foul ball by Manny Gonzalez. It was touched in foul ground according to the third base umpire. The Orioles want to stop and check. Here's the ruling.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. It is a fair ball.
Fair ball.
3 scores.
And it's a walk-off win for Samuel Basayo.
Our 3 scores. Runner on third scores. Ended the game in walk-off fashion. Again, the final 3-2. Baltimore over Pittsburgh. I think they've lost like 4 in a row. And they don't score many runs there in Pittsburgh. A game that you mentioned a bit ago. There, Velcro, the Boston Red Sox. Pitcher Connolly Early was just called up from Worcester. It was his first night out. This from WEEI Radio.
Early throws and a swing and a miss. He got him 95 miles an hour, 11 strikeouts. Mom is high-fiving everybody in the crowd. Dad sort of looks stoic, and they're 2 down in the fifth.
That's a dad. That's what dads do. No emotion. That's my boy out there.
In the 4th, bases loaded, 1 out, struck out 2 hitters to get out of it. He looked like a veteran.
He's a veteran. And again, the chance to see these guys when they're in the minor leagues. Worcester is taking on the Syracuse Mets. They could have used him last night in Worcester because the Mets win the game last night locally 3-2. A couple of home runs from Jet Williams and Big Dog Clifford. A couple of good minor league baseball names right there. And that is a quick check of what's happening here in sports. We'll take a break, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Gomez and Company.
Jet Williams would be one of the first autographs I get. Former first-round pick of the Mets, top prospect.
And I believe the name of Hank Williams' daughter
Yes.
is Jet Williams.
Jet Williams.
I believe.
Jet, multi, it can go both genders.
All right. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It was a hectic start to the festivities.
Buck Martinez was right.
Yeah.
They're not hitting.
Yeah.
That's what they teach you these days. Swing for the fence.
Yeah.
It was basically unprompted, too. They were just like, oh, Yankees down. And he was just like, yeah, I don't really care. They suck.
They're terrible.
Yeah. Of course. I know. So I looked up the new pitcher, Connolly, right? I know he's 23, but he looks like a baby.
Yeah.
He looks like he's a teenager.
He looks about 15, but he pitches like a veteran.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The Red Sox right now, their farm system is just turning people out.
So let's see. It's Jays, Yankees, Sox.
Yep. That's for the division.
Yeah, for the American League,
Mm-hmm.
right? And who's in the National League? Top 3?
Well, so that'd be the AL East. That'd be the top 3 for the AL East. The National League top 3, you got Phillies, you got Brewers, you got Dodgers. San Diego's on the Dodgers trail. I don't see them catching it. That's really about it for that race because the Mets are now 9 back.
What's your World Series prediction?
I always say Brewers just because, I don't know, they're always a great team in the regular season, but then come playoffs on the fall apart.
Yeah.
I'll probably say Brewers.
Jays.
Brewers, Tigers.
Really?
Yeah.
You think Detroit's going to win?
Their bullpen.
Really?
Detroit's very good.
Yeah. The acquisitions they made at the deadline solidified that bullpen, and they're able to get 27 outs with pitching.
All right. That'll be a wonderful World Series that no one in New York will watch.
I'd watch it. I'm a fan.
You'd watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, I brought you guys a treat. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it. I was sitting over here.
What do we got there?
These are for you and Velcro. I'll let you open them. They're blueberry donut holes.
All right.
Here, Velcro, you open them.
The packaging is...
I can't open it. I'll break a nail. I'm not doing it. Sorry. It's tough, right?
What I'm hearing, Gomez, is she loves us enough to buy these, but nail.
Don't hurt, but that's blood. Like you don't want blood on your because it's just brutal. It's a bitch, right?
There you go.
Very tough.
I got it.
Just in general, wrapping is shrink wrap, and I'm surprised there aren't people like dying of like bleeding out.
I know.
Cutting themselves trying to open batteries.
Yeah.
Is it a paper cut? No, it's a battery.
Yeah.
Battery. Packaging on battery.
Right.
You have to get shears these days just to get into that packaging.
For sure. There's supposed to be a way you're supposed to like crush it in the opposite direction.
No.
It's.
How about I just open it? Why do we have to?
Yeah, it is. It's tough. They got to work on that. The packaging engineers need to get started on that. Make packaging that isn't deadly.
We still got a couple minutes.
Okay.
The one thing we got going for the Blue Jays is their bullpen's terrible.
Blue Jays.
When they get into their bullpen, it's not like their closer Jeff Hoffman has a 5 ERA. So, but our closer, who's no longer our closer, can't do anything in big time situations, and he has a beard. So,
but he looks good.
He does look good.
He looks good.
And he gets in the way.
He still can't believe he plays for the Yankees.
Yeah.
He still loves it.
Well, neither can the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show up. You're going to give it a little more oomph.
It's just, he had a below 3 ERA every year of his career until this year. And he had like a career ERA of like 2 something. Yankees trade for him. It's a 5. Like, I don't. What did we do?
Is that management? Is that a.
What did we try to change? That was like, no, we found something in the analytics here that if you do this,
yeah,
just let him throw the ball.
Yeah. Larry.
The peanuts?
Silly.
Here's what I learned. We will not send Larry any baseball peanuts.
No.
That's what I've learned this morning.
Yeah.
There we go.
IKEA of East Syracuse.
With approved credit, applying will not affect your credit rating. See dealer for details. Gomez and Company on TK99 and TK105, Syracuse's classic rock.
Just about 6:47 here, halfway to the weekend. The Wednesday get-together well underway, and a clear start to the day once again. It's 48, headed to around 77, 78, so a pretty decent, warm, sunny, dry day ahead of us. As mentioned before, a couple of leftovers here from sports. You know, we're talking about Major League Baseball. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Middle of September. Mm-hmm. Wild card spots, playoff spots up for grabs. And also a couple of great series going on. One of them, the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Philly got the best of the Mets last night. I think the night before. What was the 1-0 game that the Phillies won?
That was the night before.
The night before.
Night before.
And Philadelphia Phillies pitcher Aaron Nola getting the win, but also getting the post-game interview. And, you know, they're all professionals here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's professional interviewers, professional baseball players. I'll play the first part of the interview in the locker room here.
Just to get those guys out, and especially to get Soto.
Yeah. It's Fartgate. I'm wondering what teammate of Aaron Nola's farted at the first part of this interview. They're professionals.
Just to
professional broadcasters.
Guys out, and especially to get Soto.
Professional athletes, but farts are funny. I don't care
Okay.
where you are in life. If you're a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a DJ,
Especially
an 8-year-old.
Inappropriate moments, right?
Yes.
Now, that sounded to me like he was not wearing pants.
Yeah, that was a naked fart.
It was.
Yeah.
I would say if John Kruk was still a player, I would have given that to John Kruk. But the Phillies fans are all now all over the internet, like trying to figure out who that was.
Okay. Any good guesses? I mean, I thought it was pretty dainty, actually.
I'm thinking it's a bullpen pitcher. Because you guys know this. Bullpen pitchers, they're a bit out there. They're a bit cuckoo. Mitch Williams, back in the day for the Phillies.
And plus, they're out there. Probably there's a good chance they're not going to really see any action that day, so they're eating God knows what.
Right? I'm feeling a bullpen pitcher here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
He was holding. I'm sorry. You got really like that's not impressive. That was just a little toot.
But you don't know how far away from the microphone he was. He might have been on the other side of the locker room.
They may have to evacuate.
There's a teeny little.
Like, whoop, sorry there, fellas. Nothing to see here.
It didn't go on very long.
No, it was probably the guy who didn't. You know, it's just like, this is not a big deal. I'm gonna, because sometimes you can tell. I don't think he knew, and it just kind of hang on a minute. But again, the reaction of the trained, seasoned professionals in the Philadelphia Phillies locker room.
To get those guys out, and especially to get Soto.
Yeah, see, he's proud about getting Soto out, and he can't enjoy that moment. Anyway.
Like, dude, you couldn't. Come on.
I got out the $1 billion hitter, and you got a fart
That's
there.
it.
Really?
That's it. That's your spot.
Really?
There. Thanks.
Nothing to see here. Trained professionals, please. Don't try this at home. Busy morning later on, 8 o'clock, DA Bill Fitzpatrick live in studio as it is the first available Wednesday of the month. But straight ahead, there are all these reasons to celebrate. We'll do that next with 7 o'clock shot.
TK99.
There's nothing better than a fart.
That's a good fart. That's a good fart.
There can be farts that kill a room. But that was I think that was well timed. Honestly.
It's like he was gonna, but I think he stopped it short. I think he started, and then they were talking. He's like, "Oh, they're talking. I've got to cut that off." It's
fantastic.
The broadcaster's giggling. It's like you can't ignore that.
Well, I'd be giggling.
It's a locker room. Come on.
Yeah. That would have been it. I would not have listened to anything that Aaron Nola had to say the rest of that interview. I'd be finding a way to get the audio and out there.
And who is that?
I'd be running around. You fart? You fart?
The microphones are all in the wrong position. They need to put some mics just like on benches, low, like that level, like 30 inches up, all around the locker room.
Figure out whose audio peaked.
Yeah, there you go. surveillance microphones. No cameras. We just want to hear. We just want to hear what's going on.
New Phillies fans have had a lot recently. The Karen, Fartgate. I mean, where?
No, yeah.
You see the Rams Texans game?
No, what happened?
Gomez, you see that?
No.
Oh. So there was as one does, gets into a nice fight in the crowd.
Crowd fight.
Well, mainly, so that woman right there in the JJ Watt jersey.
Yeah. She started a fight?
Well, I don't really know if she started it or not.
Is she fighting a dude? That dude just like put his hands on her.
She's like fighting kind of everyone. There's like a woman there, and then she had a boyfriend, I guess. Where is the video that really?
Right back.
Okay.
Blueberry donut hole. Good.
We'll demolish a donut hole. Thank you.
Show them. Can you see it? Oh my God.
I'm trying to find the video because there's a video, not like the actual fight video, but there's a video of her like walking up the stairs after it's over, and it's just gushing.
How about just sit down? What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She then put out.
You know, that can kill you.
Well,
you know, people don't realize we are fragile creatures. You get hit in the face just right, you're going down.
Afterwards, she posted a video on social media because they took the boyfriend or her friend, I don't know, back in to like retrieve all the crap. They just left her out there alone. She was like, I'm still bleeding, but you know, she cleaned herself up by then. But like, she has like blood all like down her legs, and, like dried and stuff.
What is going on?
My favorite part of this whole thing is she's wearing a JJ Watt jersey. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So, here we go.
Let's see.
Hold on. Turn. Darn it.
Yeah.
That's the actual video. But you see her hand.
Yeah.
Just in her, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Shout out the Yankees had at a Rams-Texans game, by the way.
Yeah. Who did it? Did they arrest somebody? Did they throw her down the stairs? What happened?
Kind of escorted her out.
Yeah.
And him out.
Yeah.
And then I think the Rams fans kind of just left. Well, it's not the best picture of it, but everyone's saying it's the greatest JJ Watt cosplay they've ever seen. That picture from years ago where she got hit in the nose and he's bleeding everywhere. So they were putting her bleeding everywhere in the jersey next to him bleeding everywhere.
Paul, that is the funniest thing.
It's not the best picture, but yeah, you can tell. He's just gushing.
Now you got to show them the JJ Watt.
So then that's because Watt as a player.
Oh my God, that's the best Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Be the girl with the JJ Watts thing with a bloody face.
She nailed it. It's like perfect. But yeah, so.
You knucklehead. Hey, listen, I got to tell you, someone very close to me was in another city, a big city, like a big city where cops don't play. And she was mouthing off to the cop. He said, young lady, something like the cop told her to shut the F up. And she's like, because she's from upstate New York. Yeah. And cops don't tell little girls to shut the F up. Initially, we're pretty nice. This is a major metropolitan city. And she was like, and the cop said, young lady, shut the F up. And she's like, you're a police officer. You can't use profanity at me. And he grabbed her and he said, slammed her on the car, arrested her, took her to jail for obstruction. Yeah. Because she said, I mean, she probably said more than that because I know this girl and she's all,
Sounds like DC.
She got lippy with a cop. Don't get lippy. Someone's going to either punch you in the face or arrest you. Just walk away.
Well, so I've seen multiple accounts where it was F around and find out on the Texans fans' part, but then I've also seen where they were like, the Rams fans left immediately.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, who really started it? I don't know. I don't care. I just think her nose is hilarious.
That is awful.
I'm just kind of laughing at her nose.
Yeah. How about don't get into shouting matches with people at game? I mean, it's just so low rent. Don't do it. It's just shitty.
JJ Watt, the perfect man for Twitter. All right, I need the story. What happened here?
What happened?
Just because he saw all like the cosplay pictures.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's definitely going to be interested.
Oh,
I'm sorry. No.
I don't know if Watt still goes on McAfee Weekly, but if he does.
Oh, yeah.
That be brought up.
Oh, that's going to. That's today. Watch Pat McAfee today.
Is he today on McAfee?
Well, no, I'm just saying. When did that happen?
Sunday.
He hasn't talked. When is he on it?
I don't know. I know he would go on McAfee a good amount in the offseason.
Tweet him.
Oh, he ain't going to respond to me. And McAfee?
No, not McAfee. Tweet at the guy at
What?
Yeah. Tweet the pictures. Yes.
Oh, he's seen it.
You should send him a tweet with something like, when are you going to go on Pat McAfee and explain this cosplay? Just hammer him. I bet somebody gets back to you. It's a great story.
Yeah, but not on Twitter.
It's a great match thing with the girl in the...
Well, but it's already out there. That's out there.
I thought you made that up.
No, I said that people on Twitter have been doing that.
Oh, yeah. I thought you made that up.
No. People on Twitter have been...
Well...
I'm not that.
I thought you were so clever, Paul.
I mean, it's the first thing I thought of.
Sure.
But like anybody who remembers,
somebody tweeted it, but as you were thinking it,
I was like, oh yeah. Anybody who remembers JJ Watt just remembers that picture of his helmet up and his nose just gushing because he didn't come out of the game. Because
they're beasts. They're like, it just fires me up. I got a broken nose. Now I'm fired up. I needed it.
But yeah. Good opening night of opening day, I guess. Right now, but yeah. So, if you want to see action on and off the field, go to a Texans at Rams game. Who would have thought?
You open up those shazer? Yeah,
she kind of got. Yeah. You remember the famous picture of JJ Watt with his nose just gushing blood?
Yeah.
That's what people on Twitter were, because she's wearing a Watt jersey. So they were like, so Lisa has the perfect Halloween costume.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's perfect Halloween.
Someone could go as that. Someone could go as the Philly Karen. Putting together the perfect sports fan.
There you go.
Yeah. That's funny.
The Giants, somebody got a foul ball on the Giants, and he immediately went over and gave it to a kid, and the Giants went, Karens do not come to AT&T Park. That's what they tweeted with the video.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. That's going to be a big Halloween costume. Sports Karens.
Sports Karen. Oh.
Before Halloween, how many will there be?
It's every day now. People still don't understand that. There are cameras 24/7.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I think that Coldplay woman just filed for divorce yesterday.
I bet she did.
Yep.
That's unfortunate. Mm-hmm.
WTKW-FM and HD, Bridgeport, Syracuse. WTKV, Minetto, Oswego. Gomez and Company on TK99 and TK105, Syracuse's classic rock.
7:02 here. Welcome to the Wednesday morning festivities. Text line to join us is 605-8874. A couple of the regulars checking in to say hi and good morning and welcome. And also an item or two for Brandon Steiner. Again, programming note, Brandon will join us on Friday instead of tomorrow, Friday at 8:30. But thank you for sending those along. I will hang on to them, but we'll get to those on Friday. Other programming notes here. Tomorrow, Fran Brown will join us tomorrow instead of Friday because of Friday night's 7 o'clock kickoff against Colgate, the JMA Wireless Dome. Next week, Kelly Hansen, lead singer of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, legendary band Foreigner, as they get set for their show coming up on the 20th, 1 week from this Saturday at the Turning Stone. And after that, I believe Kelly has 5 shows after that show, and then he's retiring.
Wow.
Calling it a career. The band continues. Next year is the band's 50th year, so they've got things planned, etc. But Kelly, as the lead singer, calling it a career at the end of this farewell tour, this part of the farewell tour for this version of Foreigner. But then we'll look forward to that next week on the Celebrity Hotline.
Yep. And they, he has to hold on because didn't Foreigner volunteer to be the wedding band for
Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Taylor
and Travis.
I don't know. I think he's at a point in his career where he doesn't care. So he just wants to be done.
Yeah. But I mean, do the wedding show, do the wedding, and then retire.
And then we'll see.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, a couple of things happening. We just heard Led Zeppelin coming up in November at Del Lago. Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Experience is coming to Del Lago on November 1st.
Yes.
Reminded me of that because as I look at the note here, we are giving away tickets to see Appetite for Voltage, the ultimate tribute to the thunderous anthems of Guns N' Roses and AC/DC. They're performing live at the Vine Showroom at Del Lago on September 27th. So 2 weeks from this Saturday, get your lunch order in this week at noon and enter for a chance to win free tickets to see that show. Bender giving those away. And again, to circle that date, if you're a fan of AC/DC and Guns N' Roses, that show again on the 27th. Later on this morning, Fitzy live in studio. It's the first available Wednesday of the month. We'll get caught up with the DA. In the meantime, thanks to our friends here. I'll hold it up for the cameras on QSportsTalk.com. Lipton Hard Iced Tea, the lemon-flavored beverage that we have been enjoying for quite some time for our celebrations and 7 o'clock shots and shout-outs, which we will get to. And Lisa, where would you like to begin?
Well, shots and shout-outs to first to the all the police agencies and the Syracuse officers and New York State Police who chased down those thieves from the mall. There were several of them. I mean, it was a long day for them, but thanks for going the extra mile, guys and gals.
They thought they were going to get away with it. Not up here. Not up in here.
Not up in here. I mean, this happens a lot. Gangs of people are going into malls and stores and places and just filling up carts and walking out.
Walking out the door.
It's unsustainable. You cannot keep doing this. So I'm good for you guys.
Good.
Big shot and shout out
to
all those officers there.
Elsewhere, reasons to celebrate here this morning. Among them, let me see here. Danny Hutton is having a birthday today. Danny Hutton, lead singer of Three Dog Night.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine.
Having a birthday today, still going strong. Also from music in the rock and roll world, happy birthday to the very talented, legendary lead guitarist of Aerosmith, Joe Perry, having a birthday today.
Nice.
Quick montage of his work. Some of the most legendary guitar licks in rock and roll. That is Joe Perry on his birthday. Elsewhere from, let's see, from music, happy birthday to Jose Feliciano.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
You'll be hearing that a lot here in the next couple of months or so.
Yes.
Or in a couple of months, I should say. Other birthday wishes here from sports. Retired Cincinnati Reds first baseman and MVP from 2010, Joey Votto, is having a birthday today, as is the big unit, Randy Johnson, appearing last year on the Pat McAfee Show because it always comes up of his legendary statistics in his Hall of Fame career. What is he actually most known for?
They're still talking about this. Like you said at the intro, 10 All-Star games, won 300 games, close to 5,000 strikeouts, MVP of a World Series, and I'm recognized and remembered for killing a bird.
With your bare hands. With your bare.
That's true.
Anyway, happy birthday to the big unit. Elsewhere, let me see here. A couple of notes. 1977. This is just like a bizarre stat more than it is anything.
Okay.
But Hamida Jandubi became the last person on this date executed by guillotine.
Yes.
In 1977.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago. Star Wars was out.
Yeah,
And this guy was getting his head cut off in France. Which, by the way, side note, the guillotine invented by a dentist. I think you'd want to find a new dentist if he was the guy who did it.
They're sick people. Sorry, dentists. You can't help it.
Also, here are reasons to remember and celebrate an on this date deal. 1989, Deion Sanders became the first and I guess maybe only person ever hit a home run and score a touchdown in the same week.
Prime time. Sanders shows how he got his nickname as he goes all the way for a touchdown. Garland Thaxton with a great block to spring him on a 68-yard punt return to put Atlanta out in front.
Deion Sanders told us yesterday that for every touchdown he gets on a punt return, he will give the blocking people three choices: a Gucci watch, a bunch of money, or a gold chain.
That's why it's prime time.
Very nice.
But nonetheless, that happened on this day. And also on this day, note from music, this classic album released by Nirvana. 34 years ago.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Man.
Yes. Oh, boy.
See, also on this day from television, because we play this quite a bit for various reasons, but X-Files came out on this date in 1993. Those who are fans of that. Congratulations are in order for, let me see here, David Rush. You know, we made that, or I should say, Guinness made the announcement about 2 weeks ago that they had a bunch of categories that they had no world records for.
Yeah.
And, of course, in this world, people now want to break records to get in the Guinness Book of World Records. This guy is actually in it quite a bit. This guy's name is David Rush, holds 181 Guinness Book of World Record titles.
Okay.
This is his latest one that he just got. Achieved 51 ping pong balls bounced against a wall using his mouth in 30 seconds. So he's blowing them out of his mouth, bouncing it off the wall and catching his mouth and just in succession, 51 times in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
So congratulations to him.
Congratulations.
Yes, there's room for everybody out there.
I think really couldn't be more true.
Here it is, among other things, today, as we mentioned, National Hot Dog Day, too.
You must hate hot dogs. Yeah. I tell you, if I had one of these things, I'd be eating hot dogs all the time.
Yes. So for those who enjoy a good hot dog or a good TV dinner,
okay,
it is National TV Dinner Day.
The opposite of the buffet is the Swanson Hungry Man TV dinner.
Yeah.
Little taste of prison right there in your own home.
Yeah, those were cool when they first came out. There was like, brick hard fried chicken.
Yeah.
And then, those mashed potatoes.
Yeah, and the peas.
And they were like instant potatoes. But the concept was cool.
Of course.
TV dinners.
Came in the aluminum things.
Yes.
That your grandma washed out and fed the dog with after. And
exactly.
It makes, those TV dinners make an appearance in Risky Business.
Do they? Oh, hey now.
Yeah, Tom Cruise. Well, he's home alone. That's the first thing he eats.
They've been around a long time.
Where's dear old dad enjoying his TV dinner? Hungry Man Salisbury steak with gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, and even peel back apple pie.
Yeah.
Oven ready in heat and serve trays. Under $1. Preservatives, sodium, fat, calories. Oh, looks like Dad forgot to check his blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Time to call the ambulance. National TV Dinner Day.
Yeah, so enjoy a good TV dinner. Also to the fans at Citizens Bank Park, after a long Juan Soto foul ball, the entire park started to chant, "That's my ball. That's my ball. That's my ball." Not wanting a Phillies Karen lady to steal it from them. Velcro, who'd you like to throw in there for 7 o'clock shots and shout-outs?
I'll throw in, apparently, even though it's not true, Joe DiMaggio was the first ever player to hit 3 homers on this day in 1950. I know that's not true because in 1894, Bobby Lowe for the fantastically named Boston Bean Eaters.
The Boston Bean Eaters taking on the Hershey Blue Stockings.
Became the first player to ever hit 4 homers in a game. So he had to have 3 if he hit 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Off old Licorice Johnson.
And he just won a lifetime supply of Swanson TV dinners.
There you go. So salute everybody and cheers. It is 7:14. What do you say? Let's go about the business here of finding Central New York's smartest person alive.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
It's time to play Question Impossible to find the smartest person alive.
Get this right here. You can brag about it all stinking day long. Here you go. What is today's question?
According to the most recent data, more than 10 billion of these household items are sold annually all over the world. Your hint is the total weight of all of these sold all over the world, 1.5 billion pounds. What is the thing that is sold all over the world? 10 billion of these.
10 billion.
Every year.
Tubes of toothpaste.
That is a great guess. Velcro?
Zucchini.
Zucchinis. Zucchinis.
No. Oh. It's not edible. That's a hint. According to the most recent data, more than 10 billion of these household items are sold annually all over the world. What is it?
424-8599 if you want to give it a shot on the phone, or of course you can text in a guess to us at 605-8874. We'll take your guesses here after Van Halen on Classic Rock, TK99 and TK105.
Greatest walk-up songs ever. Jump. It's like goes on forever. Don't have to hit the pose. You got long forever. No matter where you end, it's good.
And I know, baby, just how you feel. You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real.
You've probably never seen the video for this song.
Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the record machine.
Yeah, let's get a couple.
over the world. And it's a very small, it's a small thing.
424-8599. Again, the number to try on the phone. Hi, TK. What's your guess? TK, what's your guess? Hi, what do you think it is? TK, what's your guess?
It's a very small.
It is not Oreo cookies. Everybody likes a good Oreo. Do you have one of those flavored ones that you like?
Oh, I like the mint.
I'm with you. Love the mint Oreos. Not the right answer, but thanks for the guess.
I think Goma has
So
a
long.
good one.
You too. Bye-bye. How about some of the incorrect guesses from the stream chat of QSportsTalk.com?
Let's see. Staples, Tupperware, smartphones, quarts of oil, chip clips. That's a good guess. Plastic bags, soda, socks, video games, paper towels, TV dinners. No. It's not coffee cups, napkins, plasticware, paper plates, coasters, batteries, and toothbrushes. No, none of those.
Also from text at 605-8874, incorrect guesses. It is not toothbrushes, Q-tips, Ziploc bags. None of those are correct. I think you're headed down the right path.
Yeah, you're really in the right place.
TK, what do you think it is?
I'm going to guess toothpicks.
Not very popular guess. It is not toothpicks. But thanks for the guess. TK, what's your guess here?
Spoons.
Spoons. It is not spoons. Why would you think spoons?
I don't know.
It's a good guess, though.
It's as good a guess as any.
Yeah.
Chilly start. It's chilly morning here for you, Frankie.
Yes, it is.
We'll keep it warm there, buddy. But thanks for the call.
All right, man.
So long for now. TK, what's your guess?
Cotton balls or Q-tips?
Thanks. Thanks for the guess. It's not Q-tips or toothpicks or anything like that, and it's not Ziploc bags, bars of soap.
No. I can give you two little hints.
Yes.
They they weigh less than half a pound. And less than quarter of a pound, really. And they are in like every room of your house.
TK, what's your guess?
Plunger?
Not a plunger. Hi there, TK. What do you think?
How about a roll of toilet paper?
Not a roll of toilet paper, but thank you. Hi there, TK. Well, what's the answer we're looking for here?
Something you don't want to be caught without toilet paper?
No, a very popular guess now coming in. It is not toilet paper, but thanks. It's also not coffee filters. TK, what's the answer?
A pen?
Not a pen. Hello, TK. Your guess is?
Light bulb.
A light bulb. You think that many? How many would you guess that you have in your house right now, light bulbs?
I'd say probably 15 to 20.
Gotta be, right?
Yeah.
What's your first name?
Adam?
I am the smartest man alive!
Adam, congratulations. Yeah, buddy. Where are you calling from?
Syracuse.
Yeah. Are you there at work, or are you just going to enjoy this on the way in?
Just dropping my daughter off at school, and I'm heading home.
All right.
Did she hear that you're the smartest man alive?
She did not. She heard the question, and I'm going to light bulb, but I figured after I drop her off, I'll give a call.
Oh, man. Well, you did it safely, too, so kudos. Adam, congratulations. Tell her about it, and you can brag about it all stinking day long.
Fantastic. Thank you.
All right, so long. Yeah.
Yeah, the total weight of all the light bulbs made every year.
Yes.
Not the ones that you already have.
Yeah.
1.5 billion pounds of light bulbs are made and sold. But I bring it up because it's also National Anti-Junk Light Day.
There you go.
So turn off your outdoor lights because the birds are migrating.
There you go. And congratulations to Adam. He is today's smartest person alive. All right.
Right. Ah.
All right, I can play a song at the bottom here.
Yeah, man.
We got time for a little
Right.
walk about. Start
watching
the clock here and timing things.
Okay. Oh. Just like, I haven't moved around all day. All right.
Classic Rock, TK99 and TK105, Georgia Satellites there. It's Gomez and Company here, and welcome. It's the halfway to the weekend Wednesday spectacular. Text line here is 605-8874. A couple of text messages rolling in. More incorrect guesses there from Question Impossible. The actual answer was light bulbs, correct?
Yes.
Adam got that, so congratulations to Adam, who can brag about that all stinking day long. Also, a question here. Asking about Gomez, you haven't talked about your book.
Yes.
It's, every now and then it'll come up. I started jotting down things during like the pandemic just because we had some time there. But it'll be out here like in a month or so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Like done.
Okay.
So, details to follow. But yes, thank you for asking. I appreciate that. But it'll be out within like month and a half, I will say it. Right around there. Mid-October, late October, right around there. But we'll have a big party and get together. And
okay.
Woo-hoo. But thank you for that. We'll give you some more details here as the, you don't really know it till you know. So it's like, I'm not going to say anything till
Yeah.
I know things are going along, and they are. So
Cool.
it'll be out here very, very soon. Just a fun book of stories from the years on the radio.
Awesome.
That's what it is. But thank you for remembering that.
Mm-hmm.
See other notes here, among them from sports. Again, programming notes. Tonight, it's the nighttime Coach Fran Brown show instead of tomorrow. The football game is Friday night at 7, meaning the Coach Fran show will be tonight. Starts at 7 o'clock at Myers down in the Inner Harbor location. Myers Creek Brewing Company. It starts at 7 tonight. If you can't make it down there in person, you can also... or we encourage you to listen on TK99 and TK105 because you can still call up and talk to Coach Fran and wish him well as the team gets ready for that Friday night game against Colgate. And then also the basketball schedule released yesterday for Coach Red Autry and the team. A couple of notes. They don't start ACC play till almost New Year's Eve this year. Past years, they've had earlier conference games, but it'll be against Clemson for their regular season or for their conference part of the season opener. Other highlights, game against North Carolina at home on Saturday, February 21st, a slim chance. Will it make it to game day? Depends, obviously, on how the season goes for both teams coming up in February. Neither Duke nor Louisville are going to make it to the Dome this year.
Right.
The schedule looks. I'm just going to scan it real quick. Pretty even down the road. They're going to have for the second year in a row. They've got 5 Saturday home games.
Yeah,
which is cool. But then also there are going to be some of these Saturday, Monday turnaround games.
Okay,
which makes it really tough.
Yeah,
those are the ones that are tough. See, 3 former Orange players will be in conference play. They'll take on McNeese State, who's now at, Kadir Copeland, who's now at McNeese State. But Chris Bell transferred to Cal, so they'll play there. And then Malik Brown will take on, as he's now on Duke, Syracuse will take on Duke coming up on February 16th. But nonetheless, you can go online and get that schedule. Start circling the big games, circling the dates that you're going to get tickets for. But all in all, fun time of the year. And then the tournament, the ACC tournament, will be in Charlotte.
Cool.
March 10th, starting on March 10th.
All right.
And the season closure will be Pitt in the JMA Wireless Dome. So
excellent.
Still, obviously, we're only 2 games into the football season, but it's always exciting when the basketball schedule comes out. Tell you what, 7:38. Top of the hour, DA Bill Fitzpatrick live in studio for our monthly get-together. It's the first available Wednesday of the month. Straight ahead, though, a couple of the Nuggets breaking the internet here.
Gomez.
Right then.
They must be doing something. I think so, Todd. I think that is who he's with.
Dun, 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 dun. Is Bill on there? Let me go back to this.
Yeah, Bill was.
Mohegan Todd. Yep, that's a week from Friday. That's still, as far as I know, that's still on the schedule at Mohegan. So 1 week. Yeah, that's 1 week from this Friday. Who's there this Friday?
I'll look it
Dan
up.
Frigolette?
Is it? Yeah,
Is that-
Dan.
or
Yep.
Dan
yep.
Viola or Dan Frigolette?
Yeah, it's one of the Dans. I have to look.
No, I was going to ask Bill because like the Crunch have a press conference this afternoon at 3 with the Binghamton Bears at the War Memorial. I'm wondering what that are they going to do? Is it like are they doing an outdoor game? Are they doing like a special night? Out of curiosity, what's the thought on that?
Come on.
Oh, well, 2010. They played an outdoor game.
Yes.
Against the Binghamton?
Yep.
The Senators back then?
Crunch Senators.
It was huge. It was
Yeah.
the first big one. It
Yeah,
was
it
at
was
the State Fairgrounds.
21,500. Maybe they're doing that again.
That would be my guess. Something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
7:44, right on the stinking button. Text line here again is 605-8874 if you want to text into the show. And, we'd mentioned during shots and shout-outs, more of an on this day note that it was on this day, 1993, that the X-Files debuted.
I remember.
Well, there were some X-Files things happening yesterday in Congress.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you caught the video that was shown during one of their meetings on UFOs, but it shows what appears to be a UFO last October, so about a year ago.
Okay.
Surviving a direct hit from a missile.
All right.
And it kind of bounces around and keeps on going. It's like the missile bounces off of it.
Okay.
And, at first glance, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
What is this? Why are we just now seeing it? And, anytime they have one of these in a congressional meeting, they start asking questions, obviously.
Sure.
Here are some of the people in that meeting being asked about that UFO footage and talking about it.
I'm not to the conclusion that I believe that there are aliens coming from another planet, but I'm open to that. And I think that it's our responsibility, especially when we're seeing that we have a government that is actively blocking information from us.
There is something out there, and we should know as the people what it is.
Are you scared for your safety?
That's a complicated question. So being here today, if I say the wrong word, technically I can be charged with espionage. Espionage is a death penalty. Whistleblowers have faced it.
Look at that. Whoa. But if you see the video, and again, at first glance, yeah, it's like, whoa, what is that? Something's like zipping along over the ocean off of Yemen.
Okay.
And it was taken, the video, from a drone. But then, again, as they say, upon closer examination, as people have had the chance now to take a good look at it, the drone is like at 10,000 feet, so it's way above the UFO or whatever it was in the missile.
Yeah.
And it's hard to tell in the videos. It looks like it's going fast, something called motion parallax.
Sure.
The drone that shot the footage was going fast. The drone itself that can make faraway objects look like they are also going fast. But then everybody's freaking about it. They got hit by a missile and it didn't explode. Like the missile just bounced off of it.
Yes.
But it wasn't the kind of missile that explodes. It's the kind of missile they use to like disarm or aim it at a plane, when you're trying to make a point without blowing it up.
Yeah.
So it's a missile that was not designed to explode, so it wouldn't have exploded.
Sure.
And then the guy's taking a close look at it, says, because it looks like it stops. But it really, his thought, he says, because of the motion parallax and all that stuff, that could be nothing more than a balloon. And the motion is not, because it's at 10,000 feet, it's actually going down. It didn't stop. It started dropping.
Yeah.
So you have to look at all the angles and take all that into consideration. But it's still more fun to think about.
Yeah. And I'm looking at
it's a UFO.
And you can see it's clearly over water.
Yes.
And there is something about the movement of the water, too, and all those things. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but could be a lot of things. You know what? We have so much technology.
Yeah.
Why is this video so crappy?
It's terrible.
I mean, does anybody bring that up? I mean, we can take a picture of your license plate from space.
Yes.
But these videos are terrible. Can't we do better?
It's like the cameras down here in Armory Square. Like when something happens. It's like...
Yeah. I mean,
it's like, come on.
Where do I want a good camera?
Yeah.
Looking at aliens and
exactly.
aimed at the bank.
I want to see stuff.
Aim the best cameras at the bank.
I saw a little bit of this earlier this morning, and the media outlet that I was watching was only playing the part where, the person asked, "Are you scared?" And they all went down the line and said, yes. But they left out the part that's the part they're scared of, is getting fired.
Yeah.
not afraid of aliens coming.
Well, yeah.
But they left that part out. It's like, well, it would have been kind of nice if you didn't edit out that part of the question.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, it's out there. It's out there.
Something's out there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It warrants further discussion with DA Bill Fitzpatrick.
It's a balloon alien. It's a friendly balloon alien that just wants to say hi.
Ray and Fitzy due in studio here at the top of the hour. We will take a break. We will be right back.
Just a balloon from the New York State Fair that a kid accidentally
That's
let
it.
go of.
Yep, nothing to see here, folks.
It's a UFO!
It's still just sailing.
Like a giraffe.
Sailing across the ocean. Just got just enough air to keep on going.
I just hit a point. I don't care. Just
come and get us.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Like,
we're ready. Start over.
Come on, aliens.
Somebody will say, no, that's not true.
Come on, aliens. I think it is a balloon.
Yeah, I'll eat all these. These would all be gone.
Take two, so he won't eat them. He's got a whole bunch in there, and Gomez won't want it. He doesn't want to eat them. He's on a diet. No, I don't know if he's not on a diet. I was just teasing.
Well, I did an experiment. A Paul experiment. I went to the grocery store and bought groceries for the first time since last Halloween.
You've been living on free food and
basically at McDonald's. Here's what I learned. About $90 worth of food. It was gone in 2 days. It is cheaper for me to eat at McDonald's than it is for me to eat at the grocery store. Because I don't spend $90 every 2 days at McDonald's. I spend $90 over 5 days at McDonald's.
Buy fruit?
Yeah. Strawberries.
And you ate them?
Yeah. I ate them all in one sitting. I bought the big thing of strawberries.
Well, at least you had some fruit in the last year.
Everybody was like, oh, shit. It's not. For me, it's not. That's what I learned.
Oh, you need some fruit and vegetables. You can't live on McDonald's. You're going to give yourself colon cancer.
It has vegetables. You get a Big Mac.
Dude.
There are vegetables on there.
Your body's cell regeneration is fueled by the food you eat. If you eat nothing but garbage.
My cells regenerate. Bring me to 6'2".
How old are you? You're
25.
29.
25.
25?
Yes, not just for you, by you. See Burdick Lexus in Cicero.
Subs are back at Burn Dairy and Deli. Delicious hot options like the meatball sub and cold subs, perfect for lunch, dinner, and feeding a crowd. Enjoy fresh baked white or wheat rolls with meats and cheeses sliced fresh daily. Order a classic combo or build your own with all the fixings, plus drinks, chips, and a cookie. Download the Burn Dairy and Deli app for special offers and easy ordering and delivery from DoorDash. Burn Dairy and Deli. It's all good.
Auburn Community Hospital. Comprehensive cancer care close to home. Auburn Community Hospital has opened a new 12,000 square foot cancer treatment center located in the Auburn Community Hospital campus. Receive the highest level of multidisciplinary cancer care, therapies, and screenings. The right treatment can make a difference in your life. Schedule an appointment today and call 315-253-1818 or visit auburnhospital.org today. Auburn Community Hospital. We specialize in you.
This is KNN, the Kia News Network.
Listen to this. Kia of East Syracuse is now offering 0% financing on service. That's right. Kia of East Syracuse is now offering simplified payment plans for all your service needs. Get 0% financing for up to 6 months, depending on the amount of your bill. Oil changes, tire rotations, brakes, and major repairs have simplified payment plans available. Don't hold back from getting needed repairs, or worse yet, putting the cost of maintenance work on a high-interest credit card. Instead, pay no interest for up to 6 months. Kia of East Syracuse takes an honest approach to service and even has a no-charge policy. That's right. If your vehicle is not needing repairs, they'll let you know. Get work done now and pay later with 0% financing for up to 6 months. Kia of East Syracuse will help you with all your service needs. Their certified technicians work on all makes and models. Kia of East Syracuse, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty.
This has been a special report from KNN, brought to you by Kia of East Syracuse.
With approved credit, applying will not affect your credit rating. See dealer for details.
Mattress Express's free adjustable base promotion is on. Come on, pick out any king or queen set in the store except Tempur-Pedic and get upgraded to an adjustable base at no extra charge. You heard me right. And we have no credit check payment plans.
Before summer comes to an end, visit Rudy's Lakeside Drive-In in Oswego. Enjoy great seafood burgers and their world-famous hot sauce with online phone and takeout service. Open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Come for the food, stay for the view.
Gomez & Company, brought to you by LaGuili Construction.
Welcome to more at Matthews Hyundai of Syracuse at our brand new
Syracuse's classic rock, TK99 and TK105. You're hanging with Gomez and Company.
Just about to 8 o'clock here, halfway to the weekend, and also the first available Wednesday, the month of September. And that, of course, means a visit with the DA Bill Fitzpatrick live in studio.
Speaking of aliens,
yes, yeah. Did you see that video? We'll show it to you of the UFO getting hit with a missile, and it just bounces off it. Apparently,
so these people from whatever planet they come from, they've managed to defy the laws of physics and travel faster than the speed of light, and we greet them with a missile. Is that what I'm
It's what we do.
It's like, did you ever see the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still? The original one. Excellent.
It's classic.
Yeah, and then the guy's got the cure for cancer in his hand, and he gets shot.
Yeah.
Some trigger-happy kid from Kansas tries to blow the alien away.
We're here to help.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then they got what's his name? Orc, the big robot came out, vaporizing anybody.
No, that's probably accurate. Because I think at one point a couple of years ago, in a similar story was then we were talking about, and I think your theory at the time was, and we were talking about Roswell.
Right.
They crashed in Roswell. And what was your thought on that? Because it was very.
They managed to defy the laws of physics. They've traveled. They've surpassed the speed of light.
Yes.
And their car breaks down in southern Arizona. Or
they ran out of gas.
New Mexico. I mean, you're right. Hey, excuse me. Anybody can fix my muffler here? My interstellar galactic defibrillator. Needs a little tune-up.
Then they land here.
Before I head back to Nexar, the third star from the planet.
I think they're like door-to-door salesmen. And they're just going planet to planet.
Well, I've heard this analogy. They say, well, why haven't they contacted us?
Yes.
And people say, well, it would be like you seeing a new ant hole by your pool, and would you get down on your knees and try to contact them? No, I get down on my knees and I pour chemicals down there to eradicate the little creeps, So maybe that's what these guys will do.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I think we're food, and they're just waiting for the right moment.
The greatest Twilight Zone ever. To serve man.
Yes.
It's a cookbook.
Soylent Green is people.
They stole that from Rod Serling.
Yeah.
Soylent Green.
Anyway, Bill, first, the commute in. I know you come from the southern part of the area, and I live in Cicero, and at least is from the Beeville area, but you're the only one really that comes in from that neck of the woods.
And let's keep it that way. We like it down in Lafayette. We like it nice and quiet and simple down there. But as I was explaining earlier, you as you pass the Onondaga Nation and you get closer to downtown, the speed limit goes from 65 to 55 and then to 45.
Okay.
And for about the last year, right by the 481 interchange there, which is still closed to some traffic, there's a speed camera. And nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Because it goes to some company in Philly. People are calling me saying, hey, I'd like to negotiate a disposition on the speeding ticket. I said, well, call Howard Feinbaum in Philadelphia because I got nothing to do with it.
Oh, really?
And so today they've moved the camera because people are slowly getting hip to this. And I'm driving 45 past Brighton Avenue, and there on my left is the camera, and all these people are honking at me, giving me the finger, and they're speeding by, and I'm just kind of laughing, waving. Hey, see you in Philadelphia. Nice, good luck.
Okay, but you didn't get snagged.
No,
nothing.
No. God forbid. You know me.
You won't know until you get something in the mail.
Well, I was doing 40. I had cruise control out of 44. I'll take it. I'll go down and fight it if I have to.
What if I'm going 47? Am I getting a ticket for going 47?
Well, I don't want to encourage you. If I say no, you're going to say, "What if I'm doing 48?" So I would think that probably over 50, 55. You're probably in the danger zone.
General rule of thumb.
Yeah.
And I know, last but not least, along these lines, in the Cicero area today, there are signs up that have been warning people coming up on the 10th that different exits are going to be closed today. But on the electronic signs yesterday, they had the wrong date. They had July 10th and not September 10th. So if you're in the Cicero area and you're seeing some lanes, like, for example...
That's an excellent public service announcement. One of the many, many aspects of the show that are beneficial to the community.
Thank you, Bill.
Right.
Thanks.
Geez, you think that was a 9 and not a 7? Yeah. Gomez said it was July 10th.
He said it was July 10th.
Yeah.
Oops.
Onto the topics at hand and rip from the headlines. Among locally, obviously, and there was just a report on in the monitor here in the studio. The raid, I'm going to call it a raid, I guess. I don't know another word to put it.
I'd call 100 federal law enforcement guys and local sheriffs coming down to my plant. I'd call that a raid,
Yeah.
Speaking of aliens, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, it's, now you're seeing the families that are impacted and the way that it all took place. Are the people who have been sent away going to be able to go whatever route they have to to get back? I don't know.
Yeah. This is not a secret that President Trump campaigned that he was going to secure the border, and he apparently has kept his word. The border crossings are down. In some cases, they're non-existent. So he did that. I don't know that everybody signed up for deporting. Like I saw a story about some fellow up in Oswego that had been running, I believe it was a Chinese restaurant for 20 years, and he got the boot. I would suggest to anybody that cares a sort of a hybrid approach. Hey, Mr. Gomez, we understand that you are running the Auburn widget factory. We have information that you may have some undocumented or people who are here illegally. Handle it in the civil realm, give you an opportunity to clean house. And if you say, hey, I'm Gomez Adams, I don't have to listen to your crap, okay, then okay, 100 agents will be at the widget factory in a week. That I don't, when a molester, a drug dealer, a degenerate drug seller gets the boot, I don't think people really care. But when somebody that's working, has the Social Security numbers, paying taxes, is here illegally, and they get summarily sent back to a country they haven't been to in 20 years, I think most people have issues with that, and there ought to be a better approach.
So, like you said, hybrids somewhere in the middle is probably a better way to do it.
I'll tell you one thing that concerns me and my fellow district attorneys is I go to the primarily in the city of Syracuse, and I speak to the immigrant communities all the time. A lot of these people have fled despots in their own country and are very, very distrustful of law enforcement. And a lot of them keep cash at home because they don't trust banks, and some of them don't even know what a bank is. Those things will change generationally, but that doesn't help the people that are there right now. So they become targets for some of the gangs in Syracuse. Hey, we know that this guy's from Southeast Asia. He keeps a lot of cash at home. Let's break into the house, and then they don't report it because they're worried about being deported. That's not acceptable. The punishment for the crime comes first, unless there's an independent crime committed by that victim. So it's not that we don't want to cooperate. I mean, I'll cooperate till the day I leave office with federal authorities, as I must by statute. But there has to be some type of understanding that a domestic violence victim is going to be able to come to state court, testify against her abuser without fear of being deported because she's undocumented. I think that's extremely important to the administration of justice. I also don't think a person on arrest should be deported. I don't want a child sex offender who's here illegally deported. I want to convict them, put them in Attica, and then deport them. I mean, deport that,
because then you're just releasing him back into his own population to do bad things.
With no guarantee that he's not going to come back into America. He's managed to sneak in once. Can you imagine how disconcerting that would be to see somebody that is summarily deported before they're properly punished for a crime they committed, and then reoffend in another part of the country? My God.
Another topic, but similar from your wording there about someone who escaping a bad part of the world to come here.
Yeah.
That horrible story, that young lady in Charlotte on the bus who had escaped the Ukraine, obviously at war with Russia for a better life here, only to be murdered on a commuter train.
Yeah, it's
by someone with mental health issues and
14 prior arrests.
Somebody smarter than me said years ago that the Constitution is not a suicide pact, that government's primary responsibility is to protect us. So here you have an individual that every sentient human being who looks at him says, well, that guy should not be at liberty, and yet he's at liberty. And people shrug and say, well, there's nothing we can do about it. It's somewhat reminiscent of the squeegee men in Manhattan. Mm-hmm. For generations, New Yorkers, myself included, when we pull up on the west side, you got to give the guy $5 or he's going to break your windshield. And then a guy by the name of Rudy Giuliani became mayor, and he hired a guy by the name of Bill Bratton, and no squeegee men. Well, they're actually coming back now, but we have this compassion in this country. I think that's a great trait. That's a great reason to live in America, because we're a compassionate people. This community I'm blessed to be representing is probably as compassionate as any. I can remember the Labor Day storm years ago. You guys were on the radio saying we need batteries, and 10 minutes later everybody's back on the radio, folks. No more batteries. I mean that's this community in a nutshell. But if you have a seriously mentally ill person, there's got to be a process where his or her rights are protected to the full panoply of due process allowable, but where that person can be civilly committed and maintained and treated and made whole again. Don't tell me that you're doing the compassionate thing by allowing the person at liberty. Anybody that was responsible for that person being at liberty, who's now going to spend the rest of his life in a federal prison, do you consider your efforts on his behalf successful? Are you proud of the fact, when you go home to your gated community and sleep at night while this poor woman is being buried in Ukraine? Do you feel wonderful about yourself? Do you think that you've done a great thing? That if you're a legislator in North Carolina, the DA down there is a good buddy of mine, Spencer Mayweather, and he's sick about it, but he did his job. He locked this guy up on multiple occasions, and he prosecuted him. But North Carolina laws and woke judges are keep letting this guy out, and that's just unacceptable.
Bill, is there a place between prison and hospital, somewhere in there? Does that place exist?
Interestingly enough, if you follow the mayoral race in New York City, Mayor Adams has just proposed the creation of exactly that type of structure, somewhere between prison and a secure psychiatric facility, where the person is monitored, gets treatment, and it is designed for those recently released either from prison who have psychiatric issues or from a mental hospital.
Yeah.
And we have to eliminate the stigma regarding mental health treatment. If you say, I was playing a pickup game of basketball and I ripped my Achilles or I broke a bone, you go to the doctor, nobody thinks twice about it. You say, well, of course you're going to the doctor. You say, geez, I've got a chemical imbalance in my brain. I'm seeing things. Or
I don't feel right. I don't feel right.
Yeah, our first reaction is to circle our fingers by our ears or go ooh, or chuckle or make some inappropriate jokes, and we gotta stop that mentality and attitude.
So DA Bill Fitzpatrick with us, the first available Wednesday of the month. If you were able to gamble on this on one of those gambling apps, like over under on,
I abhor gambling.
Yes.
Thank you very much to the Giants for not covering Sunday night. Why I bet them, I have no idea.
Oh man, over under date at which the Epstein files get released.
Yeah.
Oh, haven't they already?
I don't know, pieces, this name, this thing.
Yeah, the pictures and all this other stuff. What I want to know is, I don't really care to peruse his files. I want to know, how is the guy at liberty for so long?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like it was a secret.
Yeah.
Lolita Island is his nickname.
For how many years?
Yeah, for how many years you get away with it? It's the rich and powerful. But the whoever the federal prosecutor was, I know he got some cushy job later on in his life or something. But whoever authorized that deal of like, what do you get, like a couple of months of home confinement or something, or something.
At what point would you have really sicked the dogs on that guy?
Oh,
the first sniff, or
the minute I heard
what was going on
about it. Yeah, I mean, I
because those young girls talked to a lot of people and they went,
No, absolutely. No, it was the worst kept secret imaginable. To call it a secret is even a misnomer. You can't have that, and it's not just Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, Bill
Everybody
Cosby.
knew about that too.
Bill Cosby, which not to name drop again, but Kevin Steele is the prosecutor in Pennsylvania, who's a buddy of mine. He convicted Cosby. Now Cosby's free because of, I guess, what was it, the statute of limitations or something, some technicality. But anyway, his life is over. He's exposed. So I give Kevin credit for that. But you can't allow somebody, rich and powerful. I mean, the only thing analogous in my life is when I had an allegation by a woman regarding a sitting judge. 2 months later, that judge was off the bench. I couldn't prosecute him because of the statute of limitations, but he was off the bench. The infamous Bernie Fine matter, which, I resolved in 45 days. The feds took, last I counted, 13 months to come to the same conclusion and put this community through hell with a unethical reporter at their beck and call. But even with that said, that shows my commitment. I knew Bernie Fine. I always got along with the guy, but I investigated him top to bottom, and would do so with any powerful person tomorrow.
Last but not least, back to the gambling aspect. Yankees. I know. Last night they're really not. They're not good. I mean, they're
on a pretty good stretch. They're playing some tough teams. They swept. They should have swept Houston.
Yes,
but for some reason, no one has given Aaron Boone the memo that Devin Williams stinks. But I'll try.
But he looks good. He's got a beard.
Oh,
they let him grow a beard.
No question. It looks sharp.
He looks great.
No question. And last night was an embarrassment with the bullpen.
Yes.
Was it seventh inning? The wheels fell off there. Is that what happened?
No, the wheels fell off, and the gears and the pistons were flying down Route 87. But they could surprise somebody. I mean, give them a little slack. I mean,
they're not
the whole season without the best pitcher in baseball.
Yes,
not
True.
bad.
True.
And Judge has been hurt. He's still not 100%.
You can tell when he throws. He kind of winches a little bit.
And I think it's affecting his swinging too. But he's still in the MVP race and should be. So you never know what happens. I can't keep track of the playoffs though now. Like everybody gets into the playoffs now.
Kind of. Yeah. It's like it's everybody's still got.
One of these years you're going to see a team with a losing record, win the World Series, and people will be going, nah, this is not. Is Caitlin Clark playing tonight? This is not for me. Yeah.
All right, Bill. As always, great to chat and get caught up there.
I think we've taken care of just about every problem in the world, and we'll take care of the deficit next month.
Okay, that's awesome. That's good. Well, thank you. Well, thank you for taking care of the deficit.
Contributing to it.
Next time we see you, in the first available Wednesday of October, the government might be shut down by then. Isn't that that date coming up here?
And on October the 6th, the first Monday in October, I've got a little matter in Utica I've got to attend to.
Okay.
I'll be kind of busy, but I'll make time to come see you guys.
All right,
Thank
Bill.
you, Bill.
Yeah, Bill Fitzpatrick here. Good to see you, Bill. See you next month.
Absolutely.
You're listening to Gomez and Company on TK.
We're here halfway to the weekend. Again, Wednesday special Wednesday tonight edition of the Coach Fran Brown Show. Live tonight at Myers Creek Brewing Company, Inner Harbor location. It starts at 7 o'clock. It's on a Wednesday because the football game is coming up on Friday at 7 o'clock instead of on Saturday. Therefore, the Coach Fran Brown Show tonight instead of tomorrow. If you're scoring from home, it's a nighttime show. Head down to Myers Creek tonight. Say hi to the coach. Wish him well and go Orange. Or if you can't make it in person, make sure to listen here on TK.
Hey.
That's Lee Baldwin from DollarInvestorClub.com. But yeah, are you going? I mean, are you wearing?
I think I am actually. So why not?
Yeah,
give it a shot.
Get up there and take your shirt off and paint. Or you and Ozzy and all those guys that spell out Colgate. I can see you up there supporting.
I could do that. Yeah, I don't know if the dome crowd's ready for that.
Colgate underneath, right? Big SU shirts over it, and at the right time, then you all take off your SU shirts.
Yes.
And reveal yourselves to be pelted with rotten fruit.
There you go.
No. What?
So, Lee, what's happening in your world? I know just a quick glance. The markets have been strong. Numbers coming out. They've readjusted.
Right, so
job number, all kinds of things going on.
We hit all-time highs across the board yesterday, so the market's in a pretty good place. But it's weird in the world of Wall Street. You had 911,000 less jobs created. That was the news yesterday. So bad news was like, oh, right, that means interest rates will go lower. So they push stocks up based on bad news. So
okay,
today,
it's almost like shorting in a way.
Well, it's just it's sometimes counterintuitive that bad news is good news, and so today we'll have news from the PPI. That's the producer price index. So that's the cost of goods going into manufacturing, and so we will see if there's inflation or hints of inflation there. And then tomorrow the CPI. That's the prices that we pay, the consumer price index. And so all these things will be put into the calculus for the Fed on what they do. But it's almost a sure thing that they're going to cut rates 25% the following week. So, or 25 basis points. So, yeah.
25% would be awesome.
25% would be awesome.
I'm going to go to the bank and say, Lee Baldwin told me. No, well, that's fine. I mean, all that stuff is... That's pointing at some better stuff there.
Right, exactly.
And and how does that, because people want to know when you talk about interest rates, it's not the same when they drop interest rates. It's not the same for your mortgage. That's a little different.
Well,
but how will it affect?
Right, and
but it will have an effect.
And mortgage rates are down. They're at a recent low. So I just heard that driving in, so that and the number of houses being sold is popping up. So it's all interrelated. Sometimes they drop rates and it doesn't affect the longer out on the yield curve. So we'll keep an eye on that. I have to mention Oracle stock today is up 30%, I think, as from last night. They had earnings.
Wow, this is an outrage. Why didn't you tell me about this?
I know. I'm like, I don't have enough of that. I wish I did, but it's just unusual for a $600 billion company to go up 30%. You just do not see that, and it's all AI related and cloud related, and they have a big back orders. Excuse me, and it was really, it was a little surprising because their earnings were less than expected, but what they said going forward was so it means this AI trade is probably going to be here for a while, and so it's all so that's got everybody on Wall Street talking, and I think Larry Ellison, who's the CEO of Oracle, he may be the richest man in the world now. He may have passed Elon today. I'm not sure about that. I have to check my math.
Now,
do my dreaming and do my math. Yeah.
So, would people have Oracle, say, in some kind of portfolio? In some kind of money market, a Vanguard, or a something, right? You might have a piece of Oracle,
Right, for sure. In funds, yeah, it's very widely held, and so that's a good point. If you don't own the actual stock itself, it's going to be in.
So you might get a little boost in your.
And it will drag up a lot of the tech stocks as well. So that's why we see the Nasdaq up this morning. So, but a big move in a large cap name. So we will keep focused on that. So. But inflation is again. That's going to be the battle between. If the inflation's going up, then the Fed will be less apt to drop rates. But we have rates.
Yeah.
But you have unemployment hanging in there, and now you have less jobs created. So. All this going on, Gomez, it's like
there's a lot. It's a shell game.
Yeah,
so to keep track of everything.
We try not to use the word shell game when I'm in my business.
Three-card Monty.
Yeah.
Juggling.
Juggling, exactly.
There's a lot to keep an eye on.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of AI, I had seen this earlier this morning when you ask whatever AI that you're using for whatever research, because people are using it all the time now for different things, where AI gets their information from, because as we've always said, you got to check it. I mean, you can get some information, but you got to check it. Check the source. The top 5 sources that AI uses to come up with their answers.
Mm-hmm.
For example, these are the top 5. Yelp.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, 21% of AI answers
come from Yelp.
Okay.
23% from Google.
Mm-hmm.
Same for YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Which is owned by Google.
26% of AI searches cite Wikipedia as their source. At the very top, what would you guess? Very top of the AI when they're citing their source, when you ask AI, hey, AI, tell me about this.
I don't know, because I would have guessed Google, but
40%.
Google, let's see what we have. Google, Wikipedia, Yelp, and YouTube. What's the 5th biggest source?
By a lot. Reddit.
Okay.
So if you trust Reddit, then you can trust AI. So, but if you when I go on Reddit, there's like the craziest things in the world going on Reddit. It's like, that's what you're using to source my question is Reddit?
Yeah.
So no wonder you have to check AI.
So you're,
Right?
Yeah, that's a...
And if all of your sources are the same source, Google, YouTube.
Yeah.
Right, because Google's going to be drawing from Reddit to draw to... That's
if I were a news director and my reporter came back and said, your source for your information is your source, and they're both Google, and you didn't talk to a person... I'd have a problem with that.
I know, the reporter sitting eating donuts reading Wiki. I am addicted to Wiki.
It is. There's a guy, and I tried to get a hold of him, actually, it was maybe 2 years ago, because he admitted online that when he's up late drinking, he's like a 23-year-old guy. He has slowly gone to Wikipedia and making the map of Missouri a little bit bigger than it actually is.
Why Missouri?
I don't know.
Who knows?
He's not from there. He just thought that was funny, and he started doing it.
He read it on Reddit.
Yeah, so he just makes it like a tad bigger till somebody noticed it. But nobody noticed it for a while, that Missouri was getting a little bit bigger on Wikipedia.
It's perfect, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Lee, good stuff.
Good stuff.
You've earned a donut. Go ahead and have a donut. They're very good. They're blueberry.
My God, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
You are. Thank Lisa. She brought those in here this morning.
All right.
Thanks, Stewart's. They made them.
There you go. DollarInvestmentClub.com. And again, here, all kidding aside, it's early to mid-September. Still plenty of year left. And I know that, December has always traditionally been a good month, et cetera. So log in there and get some.
It's been good the last 3 years, and so we're excited, looking forward. And the main thing is to get into the game, Gomez. We talked about that.
Got to get in the game.
And if you're saving through your 401k through work, just increase it a little bit when you get that raise, or when you're feel like you can do that. And let compounding do its thing. So
I will use that and end with this Warren Buffett quote. You can't physically work 24/7, but your money can. If you're not making money while sleeping, you will work until death.
There you go.
Nice.
Thank you
on
for
that
that.
happy
Yeah.
note. But it's true. I mean, that's what we're talking about, getting your money to work for you.
When you're earning interest and dividends, it's working for you. When you own a piece of McDonald's, then they're going all the time, right? You're making a little piece of that. So, yeah.
Lee Baldwin, $1investmentclub.com.
Yeah,
Cool.
very good.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. We'll see you next week. Lisa, what's on tap for you today?
I just want to say Lee's doing good things for Lee and taking care of my.
So long for now.
TK99.
CNN, the Kia News Network.
Listen to this. Kia of East Syracuse is now offering 0% financing on service. That's right. Kia of East Syracuse is now offering simplified payment plans for all your service needs. Get 0% financing for up to 6 months, depending on the amount of your bill. Oil changes, tire rotations, brakes, and major repairs have simplified payment plans available. Don't hold back from getting needed repairs, or worse yet, putting the cost of maintenance work on a high-interest credit card.
At like 364.
Nice.
I also learned while looking up Larry Ellison, he owns the 6th largest island in Hawaii. He owns 98% of it. The state of Hawaii owns the other 2. I want to own an island in Hawaii.
Well, I want you to own an island in Hawaii.
That'd be awesome.
I wish.
It's a nice goal for you.
I wish you all the success in the world.
Build a little runway.
Yeah. And if you ever need like someone to cook for you when you become a billionaire, I might still be alive, so call me.
Okay.
You'd be like, I worked with Lisa when I was 25. She's like 80. She's living out there
She might
on
remember
a ranch. She might remember me.
She probably just curses me out every single day.
Yeah.
That kid.
That kid? Hire me, I'll cook for you.
Okay.
All right. Eat the blueberries.
Alrighty. See you tomorrow.
Have a good day. See, that's fruit.
There's fruit in there.
See ya. You won a golf tournament recently? Is that why Steph Curry's on today's show? Or they just having him on that
I don't know. Has he got a book for kids or something, or a toothpaste?
It should say Vordell.
Yeah, get it right.
Yeah, come on.
Where will you be appearing today?
Just at the other job. That's
Okay.
about it.
That's cool. And what's happening at the other gig today?
What is it? Probably just dealing with stupid moms and dads and kids.
Good deal.
Who are dumb. That's basically the best description I can give. Hold on 1 second. Everyone, you're gonna magically see. Nope, wrong way. And there it
is. There it is.
What about you? Any big plans?
I'll be appearing today. Just mowing my lawn and weed whacking. That's my day. That's about it.
And you probably look forward to it. Honestly. Look forward to it being done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. But that's a wrap there, everybody. So enjoy a spectacular day here today, weather-wise. Back tomorrow. The programming. I think Fran Brown is on tomorrow. Brandon Steiner will be on Friday. The Kelly Hansen interview is probably next week. It will be pre-recorded because they're on tour, Foreigner, and I don't know where he's going to be, but it doesn't work out to be able to do it live. But we'll talk to him. We will have him on next week. That's a wrap there. So have a fantastic day, everybody. See ya bright and early again tomorrow morning. Until then, so long for now. Bye.